Hello, Jennifer Area here. The first mobile learning app that I want to talk about is Classkick. It can be used for any subject matter. It would be appropriate for content with any standards and any objectives. It can be integrated into your lesson as a tool for actually presenting the lesson. And in terms of accessibility for all learners, I have used this a number of times now in a small group resource class with children with a variety of disabilities, and it has been very motivating for them. They can get immediate feedback on their performance. It helps me to see who's getting it and who's not. It provides live, immediate feedback on that. And it's very easy for the kids to get into, and they use it on Chromebooks. They can use it on any of the smartphones that are out there. So my screen in front of you, I've got a home page, and as you can see, 19 of 20 assignments are used. For the free version, you can only get 20 assignments. Now, something that I did in the past, I had a couple of these lesson plans combined together, so I was able to get more out of the what's allowed for the free version of Classkick. So I thought the best way to explain what it is just to open one of the lessons that has been created. And so I created these slides, and it's just a lesson on circumference. If I click on the first slide, you can see that I've got videos in there, some different kinds of visuals for vocabulary. Next slide, the formula, some directions, and then the kids are given problems, and they have an area where they can click and show their work and get their answer. And as a teacher, I've already put the answer codes in here, and they can't see this, but what happens when they get it correctly, the box turns green, and they know that it's correct. So there's a dashboard. If I want to view work, I can see the entire class working. And if it turns green, that means they have it correct, and I can direct them to move on to the next slide. Sometimes they work independently and they can move on by themselves without me directing them. And for the kids are motivated when they see this on the screen. They want to see where their friends are at and how they're doing. But for some privacy, you can go in here and hide student names, and it creates some made up names. You can hide offline, hide students who haven't started yet. You can set it up to allow for peer helpers so that the kids can access other slides or other students' work. So some different options there. For small group, it works really well because I can see almost all of my kids at one time. The drawback is if you've got a large class, it's difficult for you to see exactly what they're working on, but you can go in and you can shrink the thumbnails, and this is the view that you get. You can see more kids at one time. You don't see specifically what they're doing, but you can see if it's green or red. Then you can click on it if it's red and see exactly what's going on there, and you can give them the feedback that they need. So a lot of options on what you can put on your slides. Like I said, on the first one, I put videos in. You can put links in to different sites that you might want them to go to, some interactive, like GeoGebra. I am a math teacher, so I use it for math, but this can be used for any content. Anything that you want to put on here, any kind of instruction, problem solving. You could put projects in here. You could set up with quizzes. Like these slides, it's not exactly a quiz setup. It's just watching them work and see if they get their answer. But you could set it up as a quiz if you wanted to, and you could see exactly what they're doing in the moment. So Classkick is one of my favorites. Very, very good app, very easy to use, visually appealing. Kids find it highly motivating. I can't say enough good about it. I think it's just a great app.